The inaugural African Defense Industries Conference, alongside the 60th anniversary celebrations of the Defense Industries Corporation of Nigeria, DICON, at the Shehu Musa Yar'Adua Center, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, with the theme DICON at 60 Future Frontiers in Africa's Defense Technology. Present at the conference were the representative of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Minister of State Defense, Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Naval Staff, and Chief of Air Staffs, alongside with Commandant of Nigeria Customs, NSCDC, and other commandants from the paramilitary agencies. The two-day event is designed to be the largest gathering of defense industry stakeholders in Nigeria and Africa, attracted over 3,000 local and international participants from over 30 countries. Speaking at the event, the special guest of honor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by the Secretary to the State Government, pledged that his administration will invest substantially in DICON to ensure it delivers on its mandates effectively, efficiently within the 2030 roadmap time frame.
These lofty steps would indeed bring us closer to the rest of the world, and no doubt significantly impact our current efforts to defeat terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, and other violent crimes in our country. National security remains a priority of my administration.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu also launched the DICON Evolution Strategy and Roadmap 2030 based on the DICON Arch 2023, aimed to bridge performance gap in military industry complex and reposition DICON as the global player, as was long envisaged by founding fathers. In his remarks, the Minister of State Defense, Dr. Bello Matawali, urged all Nigerians to work together with the government, all industry, academia, and the private sector to realize the ambitious goals set out in the Vision and Strategy Roadmap 2030.
Has made a significant contribution to our national defense architecture, providing the Nigerian Armed Forces with the essential equipment and supporting the development of our military capabilities. Therefore, we take immense pride in this legacy of resilience and innovation.
On his part, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Agwabe Musa, said the inaugural Africa Defense Industries Conference will serve as a premier platform to achieve DICON objective by bringing industry leaders, policymakers, and stakeholders to collaborate, share insight, and explore the future frontiers of defense technology in Africa.
This conference therefore sets the stage to share ideas, promote innovation, and create networking opportunities for DICON and other defense-related industries in Nigeria. Over the past 6 decades, DICON has evolved from a modest initiative into a robust institution, pivotal in manufacturing and supplying firearms, ammunition, and other defense-related equipment, as well as civilian products that bolster Nigeria's security and economic resilience. With a commitment to innovation, quality, and self-reliance, DICON has expanded its operations to include the development of military vehicles, protective gear, and various industrial products, contributing to Nigeria's national development and national security. This has further accentuated by the recent signing of the DICON Bill 2023 by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in November 2023, which has bestowed DICON greater responsibilities and latitude of operation for the establishment of a military industrial complex in Nigeria, DICON as a whole. I therefore strongly believe that the Maiden African Defense Industries Conference will serve as a premier platform to achieve this objective by bringing industry leaders, policymakers, and stakeholders to collaborate, share insights, and explore the future frontiers of defense technology.
Earlier in his opening remarks, the 24th Director General of Defense Industries Corporation of Nigeria, DICON, affirmed that DICON has a lot to celebrate despite the many challenges it has faced over the years.
The theme of this conference, Future Frontiers in Africa's Defense Technology, challenges us to reflect on our collective journey, to innovate, and to strengthen the ties that bind us in our common pursuit of building a DICON that will guarantee self-sufficiency in the equipment needs of our armed forces and other security agencies in Nigeria.
In the 21st century, DICON projects have become more diverse, encompassing not only military products, but also ventures into civilian applications that leverage the technological capabilities.
Continuous unparalleled showcase of innovation, collaboration, and expertise emanating from our indigenous defense industry and the foreign partners. This event has not only highlighted the progress we have made, but also set the pace for a future where our nation stands resilient and self-reliant in matters of defense and security.
We have the capacity, we have the manpower, and we also have the resourcefulness to be able to produce anything that we need and compete with other countries. If you take, for example, a country like Turkey. Turkey was really nowhere some 30 years ago. But when it became obvious that they had to look inwards to produce what they needed, they did so.
In the meantime, the Minister of State for Defense said that he made a promise to Mr. President that as far as he is the Minister of Defense, before the expiration of the 4 years and all, he assured him that DICON will be exporting its military capabilities. The minister reviewed this after signing a memorandum of understanding between the Ministry of Defense, the Defense Industry Corporation of Nigeria DICON, and the National Agency for Science and Engineering on the establishment of arms and ammunition production factory in Nigeria.
We have been traveling all over the world, and we see how the manufacturers, local manufacturers, are developing their countries. But unfortunately, Nigeria, for 60 years, we are not doing anything. For 60 years. But today, the narration has changed, and it will continue changing, inshallah.
Earlier in his remarks, the Executive Vice Chairman of NASENI said the signing of the MOU was a significant milestone in strengthening the nation's defense capabilities and achieving self-reliance in production of military hardware.
It is crucial that Nigeria position itself to meet emerging threats with indigenous solutions. Therefore, the partnership between NASENI and the Ministry of Defense is a testament to our commitment of harnessing Nigeria's scientific and engineering expertise in the service of national defense.
Also in his remarks, the Minister of Steel and Development stressed that the Ajaokuta steel plant provides a perfect platform for the military-industrial complex.
There are great opportunities for this initiative to dovetail into an MOU partnership between the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Steel Development to take this initiative further, which is why I've come to lend my support to the Minister of State for Defense and to the entire Ministry of Defense, as well as to NASENI, to say that this initiative will create a vista of new opportunities.
There are great opportunities for this initiative to dovetail into the MOU partnership between the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Steel Development to take this initiative further. And that's the news from Spy TV. My name is Olayemi Eson.